Direct object pronouns in Spanish. What are they and how do we use them? So before we get into that, we have to understand what direct object pronouns are in English. And they're the pronouns that answer the question, who or what is being verbed? Yes, you heard me. It's kind of an awkward question. And from a language teacher, I don't even know if it's grammatically correct, but who or what is being verbed? So an example in English would be, are you looking for the book? Yes, I'm looking for it. That's a direct object pronoun. It's not being too repetitive. Are you looking for the book? Yes, I'm looking for the book. But again, who or what is being looked for? The book. That's the noun that you replace with lo in this case in Spanish. Buscas el libro. Sí, lo busco. So today we're going to talk mostly about direct object pronouns, actually exclusively that are objects, because of people, 9 times out of 10, that can be indirect object pronouns as well. And they're the same words in Spanish, whether they're direct or indirect. So let's focus on items. To say it in Spanish is lo or la, and it depends on the gender of the noun that you're replacing. So if I were to say, if I were to answer the question, I'm looking for it, lo busco. Lo busco. You put the direct object pronoun, the one you're replacing, with el libro, and because it's el libro, it's lo busco. And you put it before the conjugated verb. And you can still say yo lo busco. You can still use subject pronouns, but it always goes directly before the conjugated verb if that's all you have. Now, if it was a feminine item and I still want to say it, for example, I don't know, I'm looking for the pen, la pluma, if we were to use that word for pen, there's a ton of them. La busco. So again, in Spanish, to say it is either lo or la. It's lo for masculine singular nouns and la for feminine singular, because again, it's it, not more than one. So yo lo busco if I'm talking about a masculine item such as a book, el libro, or yo la busco if I'm talking about a feminine item such as una pluma, a pen. Now, if it's plural, it's los or las when you want to say I'm looking for them. Are you looking for the books? Yes, I'm looking for them. Los busco. Because again, they're masculine, but it's more than one. So lo busco for one book, I'm looking for it. Los busco, I'm looking for them. Same thing. If it's feminine, it's las. If I'm saying I'm looking for the pens, las busco. Okay? Instead of la busco, I'm looking for the pen, it. Las busco, I'm looking for them. And those are direct object pronouns. Now, what happens if we have more than one verb? Such as the near future. I'm going to look for it. So going back to the idea of I'm looking for the book, I'm looking for it, instead of present tense, lo busco, I'm going to say, well, that's what it is. I'm going to look for it. Voy a buscarlo or lo voy a buscar. So we either put it at the end of the infinitive, voy a buscarlo, or before the conjugated verb, lo voy a buscar. And you can still use subject pronouns, yo voy a buscarlo, or yo lo voy a buscar. But it goes before the conjugated verb, as always, or when you have an infinitive, in this case, at the end of the infinitive as one word. So again, I'm looking for it, as in the book, yo lo voy a buscar, or voy a buscarlo. And the same thing goes whether it's la, los, or las. Yo la voy a buscar, yo voy a buscarla. And that's how you use direct object pronouns in Spanish, no matter what the tense is. Again, if you have a conjugated verb, whether it's in the present, the imperfect, the preterite, subjunctive, it goes before the conjugated verb. And then if you have an infinitive as well in the sentence, it can also go at the end of the infinitive as one word. And there you have it. That is how you do direct object pronouns. So if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to MakingSpanishSimple.com, do so today for more content, whether it's grammar, vocab, travel tips, tourism, anything to do with the Spanish language and culture.